Yes, guys, it's my turn to some more of the Sun and Moon show. This episode's called Solar and Moon Plan to Destroy the Creator in VR Chat. I am very excited because this is probably going to be epic. The thumbnail is like really, really good. You know? Anyways, let's get into this in 3, 2, 1. Vamos.
Fine on that equation. No.
Okay.
You got anything?
No, not at all.
Why are they in this part of the lab? Right next to the magic pool.
Same here.
With the
Right.
sample that Molten provided to us, it proves our theory correct. He's made of the same material as that gorilla thing.
That's something, at the very
Okay.
least.
That is something at the very least, yeah. However, upon inspection, it reacts how we thought it would. It adapts. I've ran it through 100 degrees, thousands of degrees in Celsius and negatives.
What, like... So... Okay, I know they're not from, like, the UK or from anywhere else, but... here in America, we usually use Fahrenheit. You know? So... Yeah. I mean, personally, I prefer Fahrenheit than Celsius. You know, I mean, if I'm not too sure, like, or if I want to, like, at least, like, translate from, like, Fahrenheit to Celsius, like, for example, like, on a thermometer or whatever, I would, use Google for that. I use Google for, like, I use, like, Google Translate for, most of the translations in my animations. I know they're not accurate, but it's the best I've got. You know?
To them well enough. Doesn't melt, it won't shrink, it won't freeze. I throw it through magic, through that little whirlpool we got down there. It adapted to not tear itself apart.
Yeah.
The only thing I
The
haven't
stuff's
done
still
is...
fully intact. That's the annoying part.
The thing is, I don't know if I want to keep testing it.
I don't know if we should either.
Running it through a gauntlet of other crap. Running it through a lot of stuff as is.
Yeah.
It's adapted to blunt force trauma, to high temperatures, to low freezing temperatures.
Yeah.
Magic itself, the only thing we haven't thrown at it practically is star power, and I do not want to do that.
Well, Lunar technically threw star power at it and adapted that
We
way.
can't.
Well, even if we could, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. We don't know how this adapting works.
That's not what we're calling it.
Why not? It's all we know about it.
Yeah, it adapts heavily. So, I'm trying to think of something that we can use against it. It adapts to everything, right?
Yeah, we can't even take it apart on a cellular level.
It'll adapt to our tools and not be able to be cut. So, I'm trying to think of something that we can do that helps us, but against it.
I mean, we can maybe find out what chemical composition it has if we only examine it and not take it apart.
I've tried examining it. The exterior is too rough. We need to get a very, very small sample, too. What if we adapted it to something that is bad for everything?
Like a virus?
No, not a virus. Thinking more... How do I say this? Rust?
Okay, if you can put it through high temperatures and low temperatures, I highly doubt it could rust.
Try and oxidize it.
It's still metal.
Well, yeah, but it's adaptive metal. You know. Yeah, if you try putting, like, something through, like, heat or, like, coldness or whatever, then what makes you think it can oxidize? You know? I mean, okay, so there are a couple of metals I know that can't really rust or oxidize. One of them being tungsten. Tungsten can't oxidize. I mean, I have like tungsten can melt if it's put like a high enough temperature. But yeah, I don't think like anything chemically or physically can hurt tungsten. I know that.
It's immune to oxidization, but
Yeah.
we gotta figure out how to do this. Or maybe there's something else to it too. This whole thing is so confusing.
Maybe in the time that it's fragile, while it's attempting to adapt, maybe then we could get a sample.
I don't know.
If we try oxidizing it, maybe we can somehow scoop a portion out of it.
Yeah. When everything rusts, maybe it can too.
There has to be a limit to this material. It can't just be all adapting. Maybe it has a limited amount of things it can adapt to.
Maybe.
All right.
Eventually its cellular density would get too thick.
What else do you want to try then? Lightning?
I mean,
Pressure.
probably that would insulate.
Ooh, you could try pressure. You know. Like you can put it at the bottom of the ocean. Now that is something.
Electrical shock and then drop it off a building?
No!
Throw it in space?
Maybe if we just keep throwing stuff at it.
No, throw it at the bottom of the ocean. That would work.
Until its cellular structure gets too dense.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if its cellular structure is too dense, if Molten or the gorilla were that, they wouldn't be able to move.
What if we put it in a room that didn't have any air?
It should compress at that point.
Should compress. Maybe it works off of an energy source. No, that wouldn't make sense. Molten's not connected to it.
Maybe it is.
Bluetooth?
So what if it's
Bluetooth. No, I don't think it's Bluetooth.
energy source that just permeatingly exists? This is a trans-dimensional material, right? What if it physically feeds off of dimensional matter?
It needs to draw that energy
Maybe.
somehow. Well, it makes the most sense. He has that ability to go through dimensions, right?
Yeah, I don't know if that was tech or if that's something he adapted to.
You have to give the creators some credit. They made this one real damn hard.
Yeah, he did.
Even your father, I don't think they could figure this one out. No, he did, didn't he? He made us
Yeah.
a gorilla.
Yeah.
Correct. Maybe we call Sven.
That would be difficult. If he wants to try.
Wait, okay, so his name is like Sven, right? Not Sven. Yeah, I mean, I think when I first saw the subtitles, I thought it said Sven. I think it's Sven.
Go ahead, but I'd rather we keep to our own matters and him to his. I want to risk him, especially with our creator's vindictive
Streak.
Yeah.
True. I guess I could go to him instead of him coming to us.
It might be for the best.
Okay, let's compile any data that we can on this stuff. I'll take it to Sven as soon as I can.
Well, it's in a USB.
For now,
Take whatever you want.
I think maybe run through a few more tests before I take it to him.
I've dropped it in acid. I grew immune to that real quick.
Okay, what kind of acid? Was it like corrosive acid? Was it hydrochloric acid? Was it sulfuric acid? Is it that and what else? What is this? I need to look up this real quick. Hold on. Where is... See what, or did he like drop in like nitric acid, perchloric acid, hydrobromic acid? fluoroantimonic acid. Fluoroantimonic acid. Because the one I just said, fluoroantimonic whatever acid. Yeah, that's the strongest acid in the world.
Let's try the lightning throwing in space, a room with no oxygen. Let's try oxidizing it too. Let's try seeing if we can.
Yeah.
Try drowning it. That's the other thing they can do.
Ooh, yeah. That's why I said
Hypothetically,
kind
rust
of.
it away.
Maybe.
What?
What if you're right about it hardening too much?
Okay.
Or, hear me out on this one. You put it in cement and wait for the cement to dry out. Or to turn to a solid. Yeah, I'm a pretty dark person. When it comes to, like, knowing how to, like, kill your enemies or whatever. Yeah.
Well, in a theory, maybe we won't be able to beat it necessarily, but we can just stop it. If we harden it too much, it might not even be able to move.
Yeah. So you can you can like put water and freeze it. You can put like cement, make
That's way too
cement to
rigid.
harden. Or I don't know, put the bomb in the ocean.
If something is too dense, then this stuff weighs so little, but eventually its density will catch up to it.
Has to.
That's how physics works.
Yo, if you want to talk to Sven, go for it. I'm gonna go through a couple more tests here.
Yeah, go for it. Screw it, I'll just go now. Where's the USB?
That right there.
Yay!
I'll be back. I'll check on Goliath before I go.
Ish, that stupid gorilla.
Yeah,
Hate that thing.
you and me both. Interesting.
You know, I question your decorum,
Why?
Wait, what was this?
to put it very plainly.
Wait,
You
hold on.
decided the best course of action when it came to...
Excuse me, who is this? What's this? Hold on. Hold on, give me a second. I think wait. No, wait, that's not it. Who's this character?
moving was to just copy your previous place.
Wait, is this
Copy
character's new
entire
social
abilities.
friend? Hold on. Oh, I just want to make sure. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that.
Rebuilt it.
If I have access to these dimensions and are wasting their time, especially with these incompetent creatures inside of them, might as well use their resources to my benefit.
Right.
There are several upgrades. What do you want?
I'm here to ask if everything's going to plan.
Yes, the only bump in the road is Goliath being taken. That should be resolved sooner rather than later.
There might be a bigger bump down the road.
Being
You and I both know that there's a force out at play.
yes, a force. Nothing to be concerned over.
You cannot be this arrogant. That thing is smarter than the both of us.
No, it is not.
It's not. It made a
Nothing.
star.
It is smarter than me.
It made a star that absorbs energy from any dimension, and you think it's not smarter than
Okay, I'm confused. Who is this character?
Just because it did it first doesn't mean it's smarter than me. Moon made the only star that can exist in this dimension, and it's gone.
Perhaps. Regardless, the thing of ours is going to be a threat.
Regardless, it doesn't matter. Seems like it might
What,
have
Goliath?
on FC, or any of these things that I've been ordering
Or
these
Lunar?
children to give me. Everything.
Okay,
will
well,
be just-
FC's in a different dimension now. And two, Lunar ain't gonna back down from a fight.
So then we'll get exactly what we want.
Exactly. What we want. Right.
All I need is the Stiglitz core. Or these shards, whichever comes first.
By my understanding, they've left this place.
Yes, that's why I'm more focused on getting Lunar. Or Molten.
One or the other?
Whichever comes easier.
No, neither one's gonna be easy. Because one, Lunar can literally destroy you. 2, Molten has like a defense mechanism by wrapping his wires around somebody. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the creator's just, he's just a lunatic, that's for
It
sure.
seems that Luna is getting more involved with the Astrals. More than likely, this is my
Yes.
best course of action getting Molten.
And what exactly do we plan to do with Goliath? Leave him there? It's only a matter of time before they find out how to get past the Adaptium.
They won't. They're incompetent. They're both of them.
Solar and Moon, they're both
Adaptium
very
is something
smart.
Even we don't fully understand. We don't know how to beat it.
True.
You don't know how to beat your own creation? Oh, come on. Yeah, you probably should have thought of that beforehand.
So how do you imagine that my feeble little creations will do before us?
I do not know.
But you have no faith in my abilities.
I have faith in what you wanted and what you still want. But it's just been proven time and time again and be very difficult to get.
This world and every world will belong to us. You are one of the few people that will live.
I've helped you with all of this, yes. But what sayest now? Without Goliath, we don't really exactly have any muscle to run around and collect whatever we want.
True.
Goliath isn't the only creature I made.
I'm well aware of that at the very least.
There are other things that can be done.
You're planning something already, aren't you?
When am I not?
Very well. Plan whatever you wish. Just so you know, the others may not be as... There's not many left.
I'm aware. I've tortured these children of mine for years. I know
Yeah.
the pokes and prods to break them.
Whatever you need to do.
Oh, trust me. I will do everything I need to. Do me a favor. Keep working on trying to find the shards.
I've worked tirelessly to try and find them.
Then keep doing it.
Whatever your son did to your code, I cannot replicate it.
I don't need you to replicate it.
Okay, so, it seems like the creator and Solstice and Nexus, well, more likely Nexus, Nexus and the creator, they both want those shards. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. I know that. Also, what happens if Sun and Moon, like, collect all the shards? Is it gonna turn into, like, Super Sun, like, Super Sonic, whenever he gets, like, all the Chaos Emeralds?
I just need you to find them.
Finding them would be beneficial if I knew the best way to. Sun somehow has a tie to these damn things.
Build a sensor based off negative star power or something. I don't care.
You understand how sensitive that has to be?
Then make it sensitive. Unless you wish me to remove you from our deal.
Our deal. We've come so far already.
Exactly. So
Nonsense.
don't bow out on me now.
I'm not saying no.
Stop questioning me and do it.
Very well. I will try my best, but I can assure you this. Perhaps it would be best if we waited.
Waiting will give them more time.
Perhaps. But sometimes the best move to play in chess is to not play.
The more shards
What?
someone finds, the less chances we have.
What if we just let them find all the shots for us?
Trust me, that is very well considered in my plans. But I wish to not rely on incompetent fools.
Confident or not, they still know how to find the damn things.
If you don't want to find the shards, then locate whatever this thing is jumping from dimension to dimension. If we can take its star, we don't need the shards anymore.
Very well. You have fun with your science crap.
I always do.
I I find that surprising, to be honest with you.
The grand machinations of my glorious mind are more than any being in any realm can comprehend. And I won't stop until everything belongs to me.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Ego. Well, yeah, well, I guess that's it for today's video, so... Actually, you know what? I'll give my opinions, because I barely talked to that. Barely talked for that. Yeah, the creator just has a big ego. Probably a bigger ego than Lord Eclipse's. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so basically it's between like Nexus, the creator, and Sun and Moon to get these shards. I'm pretty sure Sun and Moon will get the shards first, because, you know, Sun is like the one who's like connected more to them. And yeah. So hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell to go stick long and comment down below to see some more of the summer tricks. I'll see you guys next video. Adios amigos and superstars.